Hello. So this is Derek. He edits all the Skoolie on a TV episodes, and he just showed up to pick up the footage, and I film on a GoPro, and we think all the footage has been lost for episode 5, which is the electrical, the plumbing,
the kitchen
cabinet, like all the really cool stuff. The SD card's corrupted, my computer won't read it. We've plugged it in 3 different GoPros, nothing will read it.
Multiple laptops, 3 different GoPros.
So here we are trying to save it. I was supposed to be doing all that, and you know, things happen. Hopefully Derek can find that card and we don't use this clip, but if we do, well, we did our best for you. So that's the end of episode 5.
Alright, as Isaac says, Bus Life Jesus, we need your help. Mila, cállate. Moment of truth. Okay, that's a good sign. No, we don't want this. Alright, just got here. Let's see what we can do about recovering this footage.
Okay. So did you have an appointment?
I don't have an appointment, but I want to see if
it's not done here in store. We'd normally send out for data recovery in that regard.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
Appreciate your help. That's not good.
Hello.
What's up?
What's up?
So, Geek Squad ain't doing nothing for us, bro. They, so it takes 4 to 6 weeks because they use, they send it out and deal with somebody that way with their vendors and stuff. And it'd be like $800 to $1,200. Yeah. And so, he actually referred me to a place off Chambers, and I'll go there if you want. He said it might be 1 to 2 days. I would drop it off with him, and it would be like $95. And then if he has to send it out, then that's like $400. Like,
if he can do it in house, I'll pay. We don't got time to wait. Like,
yeah, I know exactly, right? If you do want to check out that Chambers thing, then first I'll go home and see if I can get my own data recovery software. I at least want to try that before we just drop it off to this guy, you know.
okay,
So,
cool. I'm down. I just would like to get that footage for, you know, episode 5.
yeah.
Yeah, try if we can get it. Let's get it. If we can't, we gotta do what we gotta do. So.
Yeah. All right, sounds good, bud.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. All right, so before we go to the other local shop, I'm gonna see what I can download on my PC as far as recovering this footage. Yesterday I had my computer running the scan most of the day trying to recover the footage for episode 5, and things weren't looking good. I thought it was working, and we paid the $89 for the software to actually recover it. Well, it turns out it's not being recovered. So now I am riding my one wheel to a place called PC Solutions, and we're gonna see what they say and see if he thinks that it's possible for him to recover the footage on his software. It's worth a shot, right? Hello, how you doing?
Very good.
Good.
What can I have you?
So I have a SD card I'm trying to recover footage off of. All right, thank you. All right, let's hope he gets back to me today, because we don't want to wait until Monday on this. Praying, bro, I'm trying. Seeing what we can do out here for you. Oh my gosh, I just got a message from the SD card recovery place, and they said that they got the footage. So I'm riding there now to figure out if it's legit, and then I'm gonna FaceTime Isaac, and he's gonna be so excited. How you doing?
Very good.
Yeah, I can wait.
Yeah.
What's up?
Dirt Nasty Filipinos, how can I help you?
Bro, I'm at the software store. They said that they got it.
No.
Yeah, dude.
No, yeah, man. High five. Let's do it.
Woo!
Oi.
Hello. So, bunch of drama at the end of the line here. That right there is the slide out pantry that goes right there. JD, how long do you think I've been working on that slide out pantry?
All day.
All day. I was expecting to have the slide out pantry done and all the rest of this stuff done. But obviously the slide out pantry still ain't in there. It's been mounted probably 3 times. The sliders have probably been moved 3 times. I know that might not make a lot of sense to you out there, but it is what it is. Good afternoon. It's day 22 of Brandon's 30-day short bus build. This is where we are. We're on the home stretch. We're down to the final days. Last night, obviously, you seen me fight the fight with this slide out pantry. I got up yesterday morning and I was working on that till 11:30 at night, and it's still not installed. So that's what we're hoping to get done today and get into the kitchen cabinet stuff over here. I have a drawer to do here. I have some doors to do here, a plate to do there with the foot pump. Still got to cut the sink, seal this. JD is saving me right now by laying wire down while I work on a lot of this stuff. So we're down to the final hours. I woke up tired today. I'm exhausted. You know, we were doing pretty good up front, but it's always like this when you get to the end of a client build. Everything just kind of adds up. So that's where we're at. We're gonna try and get all the rest of the cabinetry done today, but we'll let you know how it goes. Hello, this is day 23 of Brandon's 30-day build. I feel like we're getting down to the end of it here. Let me show you what we got done last night. I don't remember. So we got all this stuff mounted back down. We got his closet door on, his electric drawer, cool little leather straps. Still gotta hang the dowel rod. I got the pull-out pantry done. Bam. And then I'm getting a little closer on his kitchen cabinet. So today's mission is to finish the kitchen cabinet, put the electric panel in, start getting wire to that, make the headboard, and maybe finish with framing in here today. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. We do have another problem though. So obviously you can see the new project bus is jumping his bus. He's got some kind of power draw going on. We think it's his door, because we leave his door open to build, right? And it had this light bulb in here that I took out that was drawn super hard. But we tried to start it the other day and it was still dead. It was dead again today. So I haven't called him and told him he's got a draw yet, so you guys know before him. But yeah, so let's hop into the day.
Can't pre-draw if I don't know where they're going. You bring it in through the back door? Hold on. This is hardly enjoyable.
Well, you get over there?
You want to be up against this or no?
Up against what? No, doesn't matter. We just want to be on these poles.
No.
I want to come this way a little bit though.
Mm-hmm. Do your thing.
Are you even against the 2x?
I'm about a 16th short.
Okay, that's fine. All right, hold it up. I'm gonna tack it in. Oh, and then you get the shit turned down.
I was using it for something else. Be nice if you drove straight.
Bro, that's straighter. You better see.
Oh, please.
That's the fuck. That's the fuck.
You know what? That's the only thing I don't like about that Ryobi is it doesn't have a level bubble on it. Look how easy that went in there.
What you talking about?
Less stress.
What you talking about, Willis?
Whoa, you're way far out, baby. I can see that from here.
You fucking need to get your glasses checked.
No. 4. If I was doing this, you weren't here, I'd have put 4.
Really?
Like you said it, I'd have put 2 in the middle.
I mean,
2 and 2.
you can do whatever you want when I'm out here. You can put 20 in there. Dang, bro. God damn. And then I'll let you do some JD magic in there. Make it so fresh and so clean. Y'all, Jaylena just got back. Let's go get her. How do you feel?
Stressed and tired, but glad that it made it this far.
Why stress?
Because I didn't know if I was gonna make it, and then my headlights, I think the whole time the sun was going down, I thought I didn't have headlights, and then I pulled off to a rest stop and I saw that I barely had one. So I was like, good enough.
It's day 24 of Brandon's 30-day short bus build, and look who's in the house. That is Jaylena. So she showed up last night at like 12 o'clock.
Something like that.
Yeah. We went and had breakfast, and then I'm about ready to get hopping on Brandon's build today. And the mission is to finish his kitchen cabinet, get the countertop cut, get his sink installed, faucet installed, and do his plumbing today. That's today's mission. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on day 25 of Brandon's 30-day short bus build, and this is where we're at. We got the plumbing done today. Let me walk you through it. So, you got this really sweet stainless steel sink, this little cutting board thing in there. All this is going on, drying rack, strainer, and then plug. And then this is a whale gusher faucet that is connected to a whale gusher foot pump. So how that works is basically I've got two 6-gallon tanks for 12 gallons of fresh water, and the whale gusher, the bottom thing over here, this hose runs into this jug, sucks, and then pushes the water up through that hose to the faucet. And then our drain, this is a Camco. I'll attach links to all this stuff. This is a Camco camping drain that goes through the floor to the gray tank underneath the bus, and it's just screwed down. Very simple. So he's got 12 gallons of fresh water. He's not living in this full time, so he really doesn't need more than that. If he wants more than that, he can carry 12 more gallons for 24 total fresh water if he really wants. And that's it. So you just foot pump, water comes out and drains. That's it. Boom, done. Plumbing, simple. So that's it for his plumbing system. All his water's done, and we are moving on to, hopefully, to electrical tomorrow. Boom, end of day 25. Ladies and gentlemen, it is day 26. Let's go in the back. Like, we're almost there. Pressure's on. I've always worked good under pressure though. Check it out. So today's mission is to get all these lines that we got coming from the bus, the living area back here, and hooked up to the fuse block. Get the inverter hooked up, get all this stuff hooked up today. That's what I want to get done. So that's what we're gonna get into. Let's go. Way more custom, bro. Hey! Ain't nothing you can do about it. She will roll right over it.
Okay.
I'll show this and then I'll show it. Day 27 of Brandon's bus build, and yesterday what I thought was going to be a real quick hang the lights up turned into a whole mission. Ended up having to make trim for the entire bus. Had to I had to table saw cut that little notch so I could have wood to attach the light hanging brackets with, because Brandon's bus is all steel. So the little flimsy screws that came with the light brackets just weren't enough. So that cost me the day. I'm hoping that I can get all the wiring done in Brandon's bus today, And that's the mission. We're coming down in the last few days, and that's like the biggest thing that needs to happen. So let's hop into it. It's the end of day 27, and big news. The power system is hooked up. I still gotta put solar on tomorrow and do a couple little things and tighten some things up, but the power's in and it works, and I'm super stoked, and I wanna show it to you. Let's go. Look at that. So, I'm not gonna show you too much because I'll get into more of it tomorrow, but dimmer switch. Can you see that? The whole system. And then I'll walk you through all this stuff tomorrow, but that's basically the setup there. Pretty stoked. It works. Every time you get this stuff hooked up, you don't know if it's gonna work. So we'll wrap this up tomorrow, and then I'll give you a walk through the electrical system. Bye. This is Chelsea. She's a musician. We actually know each other from playing music years ago. And she thinks she wants to build a bus, so she's out here getting her hands in it so she can build her own bus. Oh girl, you got me Sprite. Hey, why you out here yerbing? Why can't I yerb? Exciting news. The electrical, what is today? Day what? 28?
Yep.
Day 28 of Brandon's 30-day build, and the electrical's done. What's up? So we've got two 200 watt grape solar panels up here to make 400 watts. Connected here, and then they go through the deck, and then they're tacked in along the bottom there, and then these are bolted through the deck boards. So we'll show you what's going on here. Okay, so as you can tell, we tied up the solar cables with mounting zip ties all along the deck frame, and then we're bringing it in here. This is a cable entry port that I still have to seal, but the solar panels are passing through this and then in the roof, and then I'll meet you in there and I'll show you where they're coming in. So the solar cables come in there, come down the wall into the original bus loom, and then they go up into the charge controller right there. So this is the electrical system of Brandon's bus, and I will talk you through it the best I can. This is the heart of it. So he has 100 amp hour. He has two 100 amp hour lithium battle-borne batteries right here, and is a 2,000 watt inverter, a 40 amp DC to DC charger, and a lithium battery tender charger. So his bus can charge three ways. It doesn't depend on one. So first off, it can charge with solar to his 40 amp MPPT charge controller. That's one way. It can also charge through the vehicle's alternator through that DC to DC charger, and it also has shore power. So there's a port on the outside. He can just plug it in and it'll keep his battery bank topped off. And then all his 12 volt appliances are wired on this fuse block right here. So that's his system. The heart of his system, and now we'll take you in the bus and show you what's actually wired up in there. So this is the shred sled, the layout, still a couple final things to do, but basically his electrical system. The control panel mainly is right here. So you've got this dimmer switch that controls the 12 volt lights, silicone lights all the way down the length of the bus, and it dims and turns off. And then you've got 12 volt USB right here, so he could charge his phones or any kind of USB deal. And it's also got a voltmeter right here, so you can see where the battery's at. And if you want 110, you just turn this on, and all your 110 outlets and USBs are live. So you've got this 110 outlet there by the dinette for computers, things like that. And you've got this 110 outlet over here for any kitchen appliance, things like that. And you also have another USB that's on a touch. You can turn it on or off for more USBs if he wants to plug his phone in right there. So also, here's a 12-volt socket back here for his fridge. And that's just going right there. Okay, so Brandon also wanted, which I have to finish this drawer, but an electronic drawer so he could put his laptops and stuff in here. And then this is going to be mounted right here so that he could just keep stuff charged up and charging while it's in the drawer. That's one of those things I got to finish installing. And then to wrap the rest of his electrical up, it's pretty simple, really. Over here, he's got a backup camera. And so this is a commercial bus, and commercial buses don't come with cigarette lighters, so you can't charge your phones. They're not meant for that, right? So we installed this 12-volt USB socket over here, and he can also keep an eye on his battery bank, and he can charge his phone while he's driving. And then this is his backup camera monitor. We installed that, and his monitor is over here, which I still have to put the camera on. All right, so that's it for episode 5. The bus is pretty much done. Brandon shows up tomorrow. So does the seamstress. So tomorrow, this is the end of this episode. There'll be one more. And then we'll be doing the time lapse, things like that. So the bus is almost done. 30-day build. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more crazy antics. And I'll see you in the next episode.